It's so windy today. I went for a walk to CVS, and I was blowing in the wind, and I had like like 3 layers on, a big like a jacket, a hat, my headphones, but it was just like super like crazy, and it's like not blowing in like one particular direction, so it's like you can't, like if you turn your back one way, it's coming this way too. You're like whoa, whoa. So it was just like you're dodging. You're like that little Kim, dodging. Okay. At CVS, though, I didn't realize until I like was starting to drink them, but I got 2 of the Bloom products. One is the sparkling energy, and so I'm typically, well, first of all, I don't really drink that many energy drinks anymore. I used to be a huge energy drink drinker. And it was always like Celsius, or on my worst days, it was like what was it? Sugar-free Rockstar. But you can never go wrong with the sugar-free Red Bull. That's like a classic I can always get down with. But sometimes I don't want that taste because it's just not the taste I want. And this one also has less caffeine than those ones, which has 180 milligrams in this one. Celsius is like 200, I think, or like 250, something crazy. And you know, like people have drank Celsius before, and you know when you feel a little too much. If you drink, I've known and I have a couple in a day. Ooh, shivers. When I went out, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a coffee, but I don't know. I had a nice coffee this morning, and some days I like want like 5 iced coffees. Some days I just want one, or like I really just want like 5 sips of it. It's like really strange. I don't know. My my palate is weird. But okay, so that was the energy, which is pretty good. I'm drinking it now. But the best creation for these prebiotic sodas, because I'm not really like the biggest prebiotic soda fan, just because like I just don't care, and I don't even drink soda anyways. But this is so I stopped drinking just because like I just want to stop drinking, you know, like it just wasn't like serving me anymore. So right now I'm just not doing it. So I'm just not doing it. So when I was out with my family and like a couple weeks ago, I ordered a Shirley Temple, and everyone thought I was crazy. But I was just like craving something that wasn't like, I don't know, like a fucking club soda with lemon, or like a freaking Diet Coke, you know? And I don't really like that. I'd rather I don't know, whatever. So I ordered Shirley Temple, and I was like, oh, this is bomb, but obviously that has a lot of sugar and shite. But I saw the Bloom Shirley Temple pop prebiotic soda, caffeine free, which is what I want. And I don't know, there's something that you realize you just don't need that much caffeine, even though you like, it's so good. And this tastes like literally identical. It's iconic. Ow. It's so good. So those are my 2 drinks of choice for today, because I don't know why I got 2 drinks, and I also got the wrinkle release spray for your clothes, like wrinkle release, like refreshing. It just like works so well. Like, what brand was it? Like Tide, I think it is. But yeah, it's just a great product. Highly recommend. I'm telling you, the Shirley Temple, it's insane. Like, it's so good. Anyways, kind of fashion. So I stopped being on TikTok for a really long time. Like the whole summer, like I really just like never went on it. Like I don't know, I just got so turned off by it. And then when I started going back on, like I would say like in the last maybe 2 months-ish or so, I've been getting the weirdest things on my feed. Like the weirdest things on my For You page, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even know. Like, it's just like, I feel like we all get into weird, like TikToks that are just like on awful cameras. Like, you know, they're filmed on like an Android and it's just like a person from like Kentucky and they're just like, I don't even know, like they're in their shed or some shit and they're like saying they're held hostage. It's like, you know, weird things like that and you're just like, what the fuck is going on? But yes, so, but I recently, and I used to get these a lot, is the tarot card readers. I'm going like this, like they're not dealing out the card, you know, they're kind of are. Anyways, and like today, I got one and I was like, oh my god, I haven't got one like in a while, so I was like, oh my god, I totally believe this. And it said something about the song 4 Minutes by Madonna and Justin Timberlake and Timbaland. And it was so, it was real, it was like so on point. Because I heard that the other day. But then after that initial one, I was like, that I thought that was like something that was like in my vibe, in my groove, I kept getting like more and more and more. And I was like, oh, I might have seen the algorithm. So then I'm like, okay, now I'm like, if this message finds you before December, like 30th, this is for you. I'm like, okay, but also like, the next person does the same thing, and the next person does the same thing. And it's like, it starts to be all the same, and I'm just like, oh my god. And then you want to just like, I wish I could just get like one a day, and then I can believe in that, you know, just something to believe in. Like, I don't know, Mystical Stars 817 on TikTok, like, love you, girl. Just like, let me believe in you when you told me. What did they say? Sometimes they say crazy things. Oh, I'm looking out for butterflies. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking out for butterflies. Because then that message will be for me. But, yeah. But I love them. I'm like addicted to them. And I believe in the message too much. But I think that's like totally fine. But just for my mental health moment of the day, or my manic moment of the day, I was just thinking when I was on my strolls, you know, when you say things sometimes and you're just like, wait, I don't say that in normal conversation. Like, you just say word, like, I do it all the time and I always like have to like correct myself in the moment because I was like, what the hell? Like, I'm like looking at like myself, like, girl, what did you just say? You know what I mean? I don't know, whatever. Maybe I'm the only one. I don't know. So I was thinking about the like idea of like surrendering. When you surrender to like the moment, when you surrender to like a higher power, or you surrender to like, I don't know, you just like surrender to the life that you have, like things will start to change, things will start to like, you know, things will start to turn more positive because you're kind of like at your rock bottom, if you will. But I've also have like hit rock bottom like 20 times. Like, I was like, how do you get lower than that? And then I proved myself that I proved to myself that you can. So I always thought I was surrendering. I always thought I was like when you're at your lowest point, like there's nothing else you can do but like surrender to it and just pray and hope that things will change, things will get better. But there is one thing missing, is that I was not about to give up any type of control. So like that was a huge block. So it's like I couldn't really surrender, because part of surrendering is giving up control, which I think is really hard to do. I'm such a control freak. I like things like my own way. I want to like know what's going on. I want to be like, if like I kind of like look over everything at a job. I'm kind of like annoying in that way, because like I just want to like know everything, know what's going on. Like if I can help out, I want to help out. I just like to be in control of a situation. It makes me feel like stable, I guess. But I don't know, that's why I even had like, even with like drinking, it took me a really long time to like, yeah, it did, like more than, like I didn't start drinking for a long time, because I like never drank in high school, which was like crazy. But I just like never wanted to give up that control of like when you're drinking, that when you kind of like release those inhibitions, as one would say. Pardon. It's kind of like you just have to like, I didn't want to give up the control of like to the alcohol, and like I was like, or the drugs or whatever. So I was like, I'm not doing that. And yeah. And also I just like I found it so corny when you're like going home to your parents and you're like wasted. It's like being wasted as an adult is like so, it can be really fun, but then like the times when it's like messy and like you don't want anyone to see you, imagine going home to your parents like that. I'd be like, what the fuck? And it just like was not in my vibe. All the times that like I didn't want to give up the control. So I feel like in this past kind of like, I don't even know like the right word to use, but it's just, I just feel kind of on a different level. I don't know, like, that's how I just want to describe it. I feel like I definitely have just totally given up control of kind of like what's gonna happen next. I have like my own ideas and I'm gonna go towards things and work towards things, but it's kind of like, why force things? And if it doesn't come natural, it's like practice at it or just don't do it. I don't know. There's things in life that are just like not meant for some people and meant for others, and I think that's something that you just have to like realize. And life ain't fair. If you're at a moment right now where you just feel like you're at your lowest point and like everything like that, but you just want to move forward again, you gotta give up the control, because I think that's the part that most people with mental illness, I hate mental illness, maybe like depression or whatever, deal with, is like you have a lot of control when you're in your depression. You have a lot of control over like, I don't know, you have a lot of control over your thoughts. You have a lot of control over, even though there can be intrusive thoughts, they can be whatever. I feel like the negative self-talks, which I was telling myself, like I was so in control of that, but I just let it keep going because I like wanted to. Maybe I kind of liked that. I don't know. Maybe I kind of liked it. Liked being in, I don't know, that sounds so strange. I don't even know how to describe that, but let something else take over And I think that the thing that's gonna take over is, again, rewiring the thoughts. I'm serious. I'm really serious about it. It's just like I feel like it's ground zero for everything. So yeah, give up control. Rewire the thoughts. Rewiring the thoughts will help you give up control too. Because you'll be like, okay, let's just try this. Let's just do this. Let's just call this person. Let's just whatever. And don't try to control it, that situation. If you don't get the job, guess what? Okay, on to the next. If the person picks up the phone call and wants to go to dinner, great. If they don't, okay. It's just kind of like, that's what JT said. Okay. There's just like a lot of stuff to think about when it comes to that. But I also like, when thinking about rock bottom, it's like I never really know like what rock bottom is. Cause like, is it, I guess it's different for everybody. Cause it's everyone's like personal rock bottom. Like it's not like there's no like one way to hit it, you know? There's no one way to hit it. I do not need more caffeine. But this supports mood. Slay. I also had kind of a hot take, if you will. First of all, I think we gotta be over well, actually, do whatever you want to do. For me personally, photo dumps. I think that's kind of not the vibe. Like, it's just not the thing anymore, you know? Sorry, this shirt's kind of big. It's just not really the thing. Like, I think the messy, I don't know. I like the messy photo sometimes. Or like the what? I don't even know what it's considered. Like the blurry photo. Sometimes it can be cool. Sometimes it's overplayed. I've done it a million times, so I'm not here to say that I haven't. But I think that video is in. Like video, like I feel like we want to like, especially with like, that's why TikTok has become so big and Instagram like doesn't really have, I feel like, have the same power that they used to, like in the beginning of the influencer days. But like I think everyone likes to see like people in motion, things in motion, like what's going on, how do other people live. But it's like a photo can be so curated. Yes, a video could be too, but it's a little bit more human, live action. So I think like video is fun. So it's like I like did this thing on my Instagram that I was like putting I did photos. I mean, no photos, videos on like 3 and like a little collage vibe, and it looks, and they all play at the same time. Like it's like a reel it comes out as, but it's like kind of like there's like a moving GIF, like a GIF kind of vibe, GIF, whatever you want to freaking call it. And I don't know. I think video is in. I think video is in, but like in a different way. Like I just like think we could do it in like a fun, cool way. Because everything is just like video vibes. I don't know. I also like suck, like TikTok is the app I suck at. I'm such better at like a long form because I just like to talk. But yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say today on Casual Viewing. Bye. Bye.